Chevrolet 35 for the Victory Lap late models. Your 2008 champion here at Virginia Motor Speedway, and the 2010 Steel Block Bandage champion out of Forest, Virginia. In the Cecil B. Arthur Beef Farm Rocket is Walker Arthur. To his outside, he held the track record until today in the number 11 out of Pasadena, Maryland. In the Pope Welding Rocket, that's Ed Pope. To the inside of row number 2 in the 55, last year's Rookie of the Year out of the number 55, Snap-on Tools, Rick Lupert, Parish Body Shop, Pick Apart, White Oak Auto Body Restoration, A&M Repair Shop, Bella's Pizza, Rocket, that is Tim Shelton. To his outside, the number 23, out of Mechanicsville, Maryland, in the Belks Corps, Sid Moreland CPA, Bowles Mobile Glass, Napa of Charles County, Nelson Pressure Washing, Quaid Flooring, Masters Built, that's Derek Quaid. To the inside of row number 3, your defending Victory Lap late model champion. In the number 2, your current point leader out of Chester, Virginia, the Southern Police Equipment, Hubbard Race Bodies Rocket, that is Scott Adams. To his outside, he set a new track record here at 18.041 out of Avenue, Maryland, in 45, Springhaven Homes, SLR Auto Body Rocket, that's David Williams. To the inside of row number 4 in the 00 out of Gloucester, Virginia, in the Longhorn Attorney at Law, Gloucester RV, D&M Custom Cabinets Rocket, that is the Faster Pastor Tom Coick. To his outside, in the number 24, your leading rookie out of Waldorf, Maryland, in the Denson Landscaping Rocket, that is Kenny Moreland. In the inside of row number 5, in the 9th position, in the number 71, Laurel Automotive, Shannon Wall, Long and Foster, Realtors, Roy's Auto Body Shop, PBM Performance Products, After Hours Rods and Customs Rocket, and Mechanicsville, Virginia, that is Davis Lipscomb. To his outside, the number 18, out of Stewart's Draft, Virginia, the Cecil B. Arthur General Contractors Rocket, that is Matt Marshall. To the inside of row number 6 in the 11th spot, out of Hughesville, Maryland, the number M16, Morgan Race Engines Masters Built, that is Matt Morgan. To his inside, to his outside out of Mechanicsville, Maryland, in the 19L B&L Excavating Laser 3, that is Brandon Long. In row 7 to the inside, in the out of Chesapeake, Virginia, in the 09 Superior Marble and Stone Rocket, that is Brad Riggin. To his outside, the number 38 out of Norfolk, Virginia, the Outlaw Race Parts Rocket, that is Alan Anderson. In row number 8 to the inside, out of Portsmouth, Virginia, the number 4, Andy's Welding Service of Portsmouth, that is Andy Gregg. To his outside, one of our rookies, out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, the No Bull Biodiesel Rocket of Scott Davis. In row number 9 to the inside, first time to the Speedway out of Chesapeake, Virginia, the Mary Pierce Coastal Truck Repair Dirt Tech, that is the 10M of Frank McClenny Jr. To his outside, in the 17S, I don't know if he's going to make the bell. I don't see him. Nope, he broke early. The Best Repair Company Rocket, that is John Staten. Another new driver, I don't know if he made the bell, the number 97. I don't see his car either. That is Drake Reithmeyer out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. And, of course, the K1 of Anthony Kincaid.
So on the track right now, you do have your Victory Lap late models. And folks, we have a very special treat for you. You'll see it on TV a lot. Next time around, they're going to go 4 wide. The drivers will salute the fans. And when they come around, I want to see how loud this stadium can get. I want to see the absolute loudest, stomping your feet, screaming, clapping your hands, because right now, as you can see them forming up on the backstretch, your Victory Lap late models will salute the fans in a 4-wide lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen,
well, stand up, race fans, get on your feet and make some noise.
let's get ready to rumble!
Make some noise, race fans, for your drivers. Now, this is a cool part, too. Watch them get back in formation quicker than they did it.
Y'all ready for this?
Shuffle the dice, boys. Shuffle the dice. This time around, your Chandler Chevrolet Pace truck will pull down to the inside of the racetrack and make its way down to the infield. And your Victory Lap late models Fans, let's hear it when they get the green flag. Victory Lap late models about to begin their feature event here at Virginia Motor Speedway. Walker Arthur out to a nice lead already. Scott Adams can't get out of anybody's way off of turn number 2. He'll sit in 6th for right now, right behind car 55 of Tim Shelton. 2 and 3 wide off turn 4 that time. Look at Ed Pope there too, making some noise in 2nd spot. You have car number 23 in your 3rd spot. That's going to be Derek Quaid, David Williams. Right behind now to the inside, trying to make some magic happen on the inside of turn 4. Now it's going to be single file. Scott Adams makes his way into the top 5, passing Tim Shelton for your 5th spot. Meanwhile, a little bit farther in the pack, you have the car number 24, Kenny Moreland, who is also in your top 5 in points. One driver up in the top side. It's Ed Pope almost going around over in 3 and 4. David Williams is really pushing it. Really pushing through this pack right now. He currently sits 3rd. Ed Pope moves to the top side of the speedway. David Williams looking to the inside. He'll have that quarter panel on him. Down in turn number 1. It's going to be the car 45 of Williams trying to make the move. And Scott Adams is also trying to advance his position. Caution flag will fly. Car stopped to the inside of turns 1 and 2, spun around. That's the faster pastor, Tom Koenig. And now a piece of debris over there in turns 1 and 2. And they're getting waved off right here. 2, 1, go! Send the wave downtown! Send the wave downtown! Keep sending it! Keep sending it! Keep on sending it! There you go! Green flag is back out in the air. Scott Adams tags at car number 23. Whoa, Tim Shelton goes around. Saved it. Little bit of dirt. That happens on these racetracks. Walker Arthur walks away with it. David Williams to the outside. And Pope's going to have to try to explain that one later. David Williams drove around the outside of him. Scott Adams now advancing 1 spot. The car number 23 of Derek Quaid. Field makes her way down into turn number 1. David Williams. David Williams may have the car to try to outrun Walker Arthur, but he's going to have to hurry up. We're at lap number 6 right now. Ed Pope now has the inside pressure, and it's going to be Scott Adams trying to chase him down out of turn 4. Slower traffic staying down to the inside. That's going to be, I believe, Anthony Kincaid and car K1. Going 1 lap down, he pulls it on to the inside of the speedway. Walker Arthur, David Williams in 2nd, Ed Pope in 3rd, Scott Adams, your defending champion, in 4th. 5th, you'll find car number 23 of Derek Quaid. Kenny Moreland behind him, then the car number 18 of Matt Marshall. Walker Arthur up to the top side of the racetrack, lost his momentum. And David Williams is going to show him how much momentum he lost. Now they bring it down to about 2 car lengths off turn 4. David Williams looks hungry as they chase him down to turn 1. David Williams about ready to make some Arthur soup off turn number 2. He wants it real bad. Now 1 car length the distance between 1st and 2nd. Scott Adams now advances his position. He's in 3rd. David Williams looks to the inside of Walker Arthur for your lead. Walker Arthur needs to get up on that wheel and make something happen because David Williams is right there. Meanwhile, for your 3rd spot, it's Scott Adams. Adams looks like he has basically made everything of what he could of this race. He currently runs in 3rd. 4th, Spot you're going to find Ed Pope and Derek Quaid battling it out. More lap traffic in the way of David Williams now as they make their way down to turn 3. We are at lap number 12 of 35. 12 of 35 on the speedway right now in lap traffic in front of Walker Arthur. Cars pulling off the speedway onto pit road left and right. Now the car number 38 of Alan Anderson about to go one lap down. They go down into turn 1. Walker Arthur chooses the low side. David Williams just trying to keep his momentum up to the low side as well. And Scott Davis still has not pulled up to the high side of the racetrack. Yeah, there he goes. And Scott Adams now picks his way up through lap traffic. I tell you what, if they had one more caution where Scott Adams could get up there with David Williams and Walker Arthur, this race may change a little bit. David Williams on the top side of Tom Koch, the faster passenger off of turn 2. Meanwhile, it's going to be Scott Adams picking his way up through lap traffic. Derek Quaid on the high side of lap traffic. Ed Pope right behind him. Kenny Moreland will follow in that car number 24. Scott Davis real slow off of turn 2. Walker Arthur still trying to pick it through. We are lap 17 of 35. Davis listening to that car number 71, trying to get some inside heat on Ed Pope now off turn 4. Going to be Andy Gregg, though, right in front of him. One lap down and somewhat in the way there on the inside of the racetrack. Meanwhile, back up front, still your leader, Walker Arthur, in that green and white. Number 87, as he makes his way down to turn 1, it's going to be David Williams. And the white machine kind of blue in there, too, with green numbers. Right behind him, that's David Williams. He's currently second. They have walked away with this one because, I mean, third spot is Scott Adams in that car, too. They've got a whole corner on him. Scott's up there massaging the cushion, trying to get some extra power from the mid to top side of the speedway. David Williams is there. Walker Arthur only has to make one wrong move, and David Williams is going to walk away. This isn't driving Miss Daisy anymore. Walker Arthur now trying to work very hard for this win here tonight. Thought it'd be easy, but David Williams isn't going to let it go. Matt Morgan and M16 about to go a lap down as well. I'll tell you, these guys are just schooling them tonight. If it wasn't for David Williams, Walker Arthur, it would be the Walker Arthur show right now. Scott Adams is just a whole straightaway behind. Lap cars, now he's going to make it 3 wide niches. Right there, they split them. You want to see a driver? There's 2 of them in turn 1. One of them spun over in turn number 2. In the air for the restart. This is your Budweiser Salute Restart. Off turn number 4. Victory lap late models. Want to see those Bud Lights? Hold them high in the air. David Williams. No fear in the eyes of that helmet. Down the back stretch into turn number 3. Walker Arthur to the top side. David Williams down low, has a little bit on him. Walker Arthur's going to have the momentum. Looks like they almost touched here at the start-finish line as they make their way down in turn 1. Scott Adams waiting for them both to mess up because he is right there. They touch a little bit down the backstretch. It's going to be Walker Arthur as the laps close in. Walker Arthur has the Jaws theme playing inside of his helmet. He can hear them coming. They're hungry for him. Derek Quaid is there as well, but he is 1 lap down. Scott Adams hasn't fallen back like he used to. He may have been saving up something here. He's on the cushion. David Williams laying off a little bit. Maybe he realizes that we still have a few more laps left in this one. 35 is the distance, though. 35 is how far we're going. We're coming up on 28 this time by. David Williams needs to make his move right now if he wants to do it. Now, Derek Quaid is racing Scott Adams. I don't know if he realized he is 1 lap down, and Scott Adams is on the lead lap, so he could probably use any help that he could get. Right up there on the caution. Looks like David Williams has kind of laid off just a little bit, but when we come back around, it's going to be 5 more laps to go. 5 to go when they come around. This time for Walker Arthur. Tell you what, David Williams has been working very hard. I mean, he came to the track today, set the new track record. Now he has a chance to win it. That could be a dominating weekend for that car number 45. And spinning off turn number 4 is Derek Quaid. Looking for the green flag off turn number 4. They receive it. The victory lap play bottles are back underway. Scott Adams trying to work the inside of David Williams down the backstretch, but it will be Walker Arthur. Adams to the inside, taking a look at that car number 45 of David Williams, but it's not going to happen. Williams a little bit off the pace from earlier. Walker Arthur now walking away with it as they make their way down the backstretch into turn number 3. Flag this time by for that car number 87 of Walker Arthur. David Williams, who broke the track record earlier today, doesn't look like he's going to have anything for him this time down the backstretch into 3. Walker Arthur out of turn 4 will go to victory lane at Bill Sawyer's Virginia Motor Speedway. Driver the number 87, Walker Arthur. Walker, man, I tell you what. Yeah, David Williams right behind you set the track record in qualifying. You had to have been thinking that or something during the race because he was right there, but excellent run, excellent run.
Yeah, I saw him moving up on the scoreboard. I figured he was going to be real strong, but that high side had such a big cushion. I didn't figure unless I made a big mistake, which I did a couple of times, he was going to get around me. So I just want to thank Cam's Racing Engines and Cecil B. Arthur. We wouldn't even have been able to run tonight if it wasn't for Cam's. He ran down to his shop and found us a spare part and got this thing back running again. Without them, it wouldn't be possible.
Now, I tell you something I always talk about, and the fans kind of can see it too. This kind of track right here, you were so successful at. What is it about this kind of racetrack?
The grip and just, I've got excellent equipment. I got to thank Cecil B. Arthur for that. These Cam's engines are so powerful, and like I say, I'm just dumb enough to keep it on the floorboard when everybody else might lift a little.
Excellent run. Once again, fans in the stands, your winner,